Okay, everyone, so let's continue with our next company. Welcome on stage, Rua Gold.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zeenat Lokhandwala, and I'm the CFO of Rua Gold Mining. Really excited to be here with you guys today in Munich. It's my first time, so this is excellent. I just want to tell you a little bit about our projects and our people and sort of what we're up to in New Zealand. So we're super excited to be exploring for gold in New Zealand, and we think now is the best time to be doing so. I'll talk about that in a minute, but New Zealand is a very attractive jurisdiction. Not a lot of people know about New Zealand as a mining destination, but historically it's been a huge producer of gold. It currently, here I'll switch over. So it is open for business. The New Zealand government has had a bit of an overhaul in the last few years where they are looking at what's happening in Australia. A lot of the young, skilled, talented workers of New Zealand are going over to Australia to work there, and they want to bring some of that back in. So they are actively promoting mining as an avenue to do so. So as you can see in the Fraser Institute annual survey, it was recently ranked as the #1 jurisdiction in Oceania to be exploring. That's ahead of all of Australia as well, right? And some of the things that they're doing to sort of open up mining to the rest of the world is that they've introduced a fast-track approvals bill where you can actually now get a mine permitted in New Zealand within 6 months. They've introduced a critical minerals list where critical minerals like gold and antimony and even coal are on this list, and they're trying to double mining exports in the next 10 years. So for all of those reasons and the fact that it's had this rich production history in the past, we think that New Zealand is one of the best jurisdictions to be exploring for gold in currently, and we're very much looking forward to sort of working with the government to take advantage of these opportunities. So the team behind this project is a team that's not just explorationists. We have a seasoned track record between our board and management of people who have built mines, put companies into production, have successfully raised over billions and billions of dollars. And we're not here just to sort of explore and see what's available. We're here to build a mine and sort of take this thing into production. And actually, we have a history of creating shareholder value, and we're looking to do that again. So our chairman, Oliver Lennox King, he was most recently at Rocks Gold, where that was acquired by Fortuna Silver. Our CEO, Rob Eckford, was the co-founder of Aris Mining. I've been at Great Bear Resources previous to this, which was acquired by Kinross for $2 billion. So again, a fair bit of depth in the management and board team, and so we're very much looking forward to doing the same thing with this company and bringing the shareholders as much value as we can. So that's our cap structure at the moment. We have a pretty tight share structure. We have 83 million shares outstanding at the minute, 83 shares outstanding at the moment. 20% of it is owned by Rua insiders, and this is because obviously we believe in the company, and we've been putting in every financing. We've been writing checks, and there's no cheap stock here. We're not sitting on 10-cent stock or anything. All of our cost base as insiders is aligned to that of other shareholders, and so we're looking to bring value to this company ourselves. We're also held by institutions led by ICM, Ixios, Libra, and Zechner, as well as high net individuals. As you can see, we don't have a lot of dilutive warrants or anything outstanding because, surprisingly, all of our financings that we've been able to do in the last 18 months, we've raised about 25 million Canadian in the last 18 months. All of them have been without a warrant. So we have a fairly tight share structure, and yeah, it should be able to bring a lot of good value to shareholders. So a little bit about our projects. So we do have 2 projects in New Zealand, one on the North Island and one on the South Island of New Zealand. The South Island of New Zealand, we're in an area called Reefton Goldfields, both of which, like the North and the South Island, are past producing areas. But in Reefton Goldfield is our more advanced project. It's the one we're currently actively drilling at the moment. So this is an orogenic style of mineralization, which is very high-grade gold, nuggety high-grade gold. And we have about 120,000 hectares of a land package within the Reefton Goldfield. So we have 95% of the land in this area. You can see all of the land in the yellow there, that belongs to Reefton, that belongs to Rua Gold in the Reefton Goldfields. And all of the sort of X's there are past producing mines. So we have about 7 past producing mines on our property, which have only been explored, which have only been mined up to like 300 meters. There's a lot of potential, there's a lot of gold that's been left underneath these past producing mines, and that's what we're about to find out, is how much gold there actually is in there. There's also a plethora of untouched targets that we've never even drilled yet. So the land package and the opportunity ahead of us is massive. The only area that we don't have in this entire Reefton district is, you can see that one area that's the L-shaped area there. It's a private company called Endura Mining. They have gone underneath an old mine, and they have a resource. They found a resource there of about 800,000 ounces at 23 grams per ton, and they're developing that resource right now. They're fully permitted. We have all of the 7 mines around that belong to us, and all of them have been untested at depth. So again, the opportunity here is huge, and it's more about how do we systematically tackle all the gold that's been left over. So the area that we're currently drilling in is a project called Old Creek, which you'll see there is in the middle of 2 historic mines, which is the Globe Progress mine as well as the Crushington mines. This is a gold, so our Old Creek deposit is a gold antimony style deposit. We currently have a resource on it already, and we're actively drilling it. We'll be looking to refresh that resource by the end of the year, and we're expecting it to at least triple in size. So as you can see here, the grades that we're coming out with are very, very high grade. Antimony is on our property as well, which is again a huge incentive, big critical mineral. Very short supply of it globally, so there's a lot of interest in antimony at the moment as well. And so this is our main project, which again, 2 drills are currently turning on this project, and we'll continue to drill that until the end of the year, with the expectation to refresh that resource shortly. And so drill results from these will be upcoming as well. And then across the rest of the Reefton Goldfield, again, you can see some soil samples, some historical sampling have resulted in very high-grade gold. So the task ahead of us is, there's a big opportunity there. I'll quickly touch on our North Island project as well. So in the North Island, we're not actively drilling here yet, but this is a land package that we picked up in 2023. It is an epithermal geology on this one, and so we've done a lot of soil sampling for the last few years. We've done UAV magnetics, we've done the CSMAT, and all of it has resulted in some very, very positive surface anomalies. We've currently submitted our drill applications, and we're hoping to receive those by the end of the year, and we're hoping to be drilling there by the end of the year as well. The great thing about this deposit you'll see there in yellow is our entire project, which is very, very close, quite adjacent to OceanaGold's WKP deposit, and very, very close also to their current open pit mine, the Wahi mine. The Wahi mine has produced about 10 million ounces of gold to date and continues to go on. The OceanaGold's WKP deposit, obviously it's on a very conservative basis. It's got about 1.5 million ounces, but it will grow in size. And so these sort of epithermal deposits are huge. They're massive in scale. And again, we are just adjacent to all of these with showing the same surface anomalies that we are seeing in WKP. So we're very, very excited. This is a huge blue sky opportunity for us, and we're hoping to start drilling there at the end of this year as well. So lots of potential to see what happens with this project. those are the surface anomalies there. So yeah, again, very, very high grade golds, big elephant-sized deposits, and looking to drill there by the end of the year. So yeah, this is that's Rua Gold in a nutshell. New Zealand is a great opportunity right now. It's we're one of the first movers in the space. Very, very rich history of production, and yeah, we're all cashed up, and we have drills actively turning with a lot of catalysts coming up. So yeah, we look forward to bringing some positive results out into the market. And if you have any other questions, we're on booth 40, so please stop by and say hello. And yeah, it's a presentation.